Hello, y'all. This is KW0415, and this is part 2 of the finale for Let's Play Paradise Killer. So we are presently on Who Killed the Holy Seal Marshals. So right now we've gone through who killed Gray's bloodlines, who let Henry escape, and all that. And that was Akiko. And then Yuri Knight put Henry Division on the path by taking the restricted text out of the library and given it to him. So now we are at Who Killed the Holy Seal Marshals. The first Holy Seal that protects the Council is made up of two high-ranking God Justice Marshals, fearsome warriors trained to neutralize potential threats to the Council. Who killed them and how? Last night, the Taloned Hand of Death reached out for the first Holy Seal guards. They were butchered at their post. Who snatched the life from them? Was it the accused, or is there another truth skulking on the periphery of our knowledge? They were elite marshals and gave their lives guarding our beloved council. How were they killed and why?
I
have reason to believe the killer may not have breached the seals last night. There is evidence that points to one or more killers breaching the seals and planting the tools for murder 2 days ago. What about the murdered guards? They were murdered last night, but their murder may not be tied to the actual murder of the council. I will show you the truth. Investigator, please review your case file and confirm you wish to accuse. I do. Let's go ahead. So Akiko. So we have the blood mismatch, her location. Her sword is damaged. Henry's blade was perfect, and the evidence suggested that they were killed by a nicked blade. So Lydia does have a lot of evidence, but that doesn't mean that she killed them, and it may have been a while ago, and I don't think there's any evidence for anyone else. Alright, so let's go ahead and just say it right out. We accuse the Grand Marshal again, so she's already convicted with Henry's escape, so let's go ahead and see if we can get her for this as well. The Grand Marshal holds the answers. You're out of your mind. You dare accuse me of murdering my own marshals?
Show me your truth.
It wasn't the marshals, though. Akiko's alibi has already been broken. Do you have anything else to present your evidence? They're not your marshals. An unexpected glint of truth in a riverbed of mystery. The dead bodies at the first seal aren't marshals. That's a lie. Where are the real marshals? Unaccounted for. Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal? Bunch of language. Grand Marshal, this is a courtroom. Keep your language in check. A blood sample from the dead guards doesn't match any records for the marshals. She's lying. Her little PDA got it wrong. Did Starlight get it wrong? Is this really the truth? This is the truth, Judge. The blood doesn't match. Those bodies are not marshals. Did you run a DNA test on the bodies?
Test me.
No, Dr. Doomjaz told me that the server containing necessary DNA files has been corrupted. Is this true? Yes, Judge. My system's automated backup failed. I checked the one on the moon, and that had corrupted as well. Can we recover the data? The only people that can are on the next island. We're in lockdown. Do you suspect foul play? There's no way to tell. Troubling. Carry on, investigator. Akiko refused to let Doomjaz examine the bodies. Why? She didn't want to dishonor their sacrifice. This is a break in procedure. They gave their lives in service. Their bodies should not be desecrated by an examination. I believe she was trying to hide that the blood didn't match. Why? Akiko is in a relationship with Captain Voth, who was stationed at the first seal last night. Don't you dare say his name. Do not dishonor him with your lies. How do you know this, Love Dice? Crimson testified to it. Ms. Acid, I can't divulge my sources, but it's true. Relationships between the Grand Marshal and her troops are expressly forbidden. Dr. Doomjaz testified that the Council had found out about her relationships with her troops. You really can't keep anything to yourself if you see a bit of leg, can you? I'm sorry, Akiko. I never thought you were involved with any of this. I am duty-bound to aid in an investigation. Did it work? Did you get laid? Enough. Do not taint the sanctity of this church. Pardon me, I just sneezed. Of truth.
I don't like this.
Ais Kwame told him that the council were going to strip her of her authority on the next island. If Akiko knew this, it would give her motive to kill the council. Soldiers are sworn to give their lives in service. As their commander, I didn't take the honor of a glorious death from them. Then why did you switch the bodies? The bodies weren't switched. You made this up. Can you prove the bodies weren't switched, Grand Marshal? There are records in the
Crime
barracks.
is
Judge, the barracks have
repulsive.
become Akiko's own private fiefdom. The Marshals are not loyal to the Syndicate or to gods. They are loyal
When
to her.
love dies,
Any proof
all that remains are the facts.
she can magic up from the barracks can't be trusted. I agree
When
with you,
love
investigator.
dies,
Akiko didn't want her
all
troops to
that
die. She knew about the
remains are
murder
the
and switched them.
facts.
Can you prove
Is
that?
this a fact
Akiko removed 2 prisoners from the
or
barracks
a
prison.
truth?
Do you have proof they are the murdered
Got
guards?
it.
No, but they are unaccounted for. They were never logged back into the prison after being removed. Can't even make up a convincing story for
I have a
her
bad
lie.
feeling
I
about
can't prove that
this.
she switched them, but the narrative fits. Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
I don't.
The guards
like
were killed with a
this.
damaged blade. A damaged blade. The lacerations on their throat were ragged. This indicates a blade with nicks or damage would have caused them. Akiko's sword is battle damaged and would have caused the messy lacerations on the victims. Akiko staged the guard's murder and scapegoated Henry. This fits with her plan of faking Henry's escape. What's the grand plan, Love Dies? We've got more case files to go, Judge. What about the blade Henry was found with? Henry's blade was a new perfect blade. It doesn't have a serrated edge. It wouldn't have made a ragged cut.
Crime is repulsive.
Akiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated Henry. She made a mistake or got too cocky, though, and didn't use the right blade to kill the guards. Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
Crime cannot hide.
Akiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated Henry. She has a previous conviction. Why else would she have aided his escape? Do you have anything else?
Show me
No,
your
I do
truth.
not. Good work, Left Eyes. I've considered your truth, blah, 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 blah. There is no jury here. Anyway, just... the truth is in the case file, sparkles brilliantly. A truth is real, a truth is known, a truth proves Akiko guilty.
facts and
Got
the
anything to
truth
say about
are
this one,
not.
Akiko? I was ordered to kill my troops. I would never do that. Bonds born on the battlefield cannot be
You
broken.
have no evidence.
That's a lie.
no evidence.
She's lying. I switched the guards out for prisoners and killed the fakes. Why didn't you admit to it when you told us about the rest of your involvement? Are you stupid? Before all of this, I was a soldier. I will be a soldier until I die. Soldiers always see their mission through. I was not going to have my name further tarnished if you hadn't got the evidence. I will be executed regardless. Soldiers must maintain their dignity no matter what. The truth becomes clearer. So judgment has been passed, and the Grand Marshal is considered convicted and guilty. Not yet. Very well, we will continue. Da 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 da. KHX is missing. So, the Master Craftsman and designer of the Second Holy Seal that protects Council, he hasn't been seen for a number of days. He was a victim. He disappeared a number of days ago, strange for a Syndicate member, but suspicious because he crafted the Second Holy Seal. Did someone try to obtain the secret from him? Investigator, do you know what happened to KHX? He's dead, lying on the rocks on the coast of the island. Dead. The fangs of death gripped this island so tightly. How could this happen? Investigator, please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse. Yuri Knight. So, not Akiko this time. Now, Crimson has a whole bunch of evidence, but it's very, very difficult to prove that. Now, the reason why that ring was held on so tightly, it was either to pin this on Yuri Knight, or it was Yuri Knight. Like I said, a lot of evidence for Crimson, but I think it's Yuri Knight. The ornate ring sort of just in the boat rides being shut down. That's got me convinced.
Is this a fact?
I believe Yuri's
or
behind the
truth?
disappearance. Want to save me some trouble here and cooperate, Yuri? I'm not going down without a fight, freak. You need to prove
Show
it.
me
Present
truth.
your evidence. Okay, Yuri's ring. KHX's dead body was clutching Yuri's ring. How do you know it belongs to Yuri? Lydia confirmed it. Yuri had apparently lost it. In this case, he lost it in the hand of a murder victim. KHX had it in a death grip. I believe he pulled it off in the struggle when he knew he was going to die. He held on to it in death to give us a clue. Someone is trying to frame me. They stole my ring and planted it at the scene. Is there any evidence that the ring had been planted? None. The fist was gripping it tightly. If it had been planted, it would have been had to be done before rigor mortis set in.
Nonsense.
You people are out of your minds. This wasn't me.
Show me your truth.
Yuri shut down the boat rides around the island on the same day that KHX went missing.
I have a bad
Yuri
feeling
picked a
about
bad
this.
place to dump the body and needed to make sure it wouldn't be found. Yuri?
What business is
Shutting
it
down
of
the boats is
yours?
one of my duties. There's nothing out of the ordinary.
Crime
Why
cannot
do it early?
hide.
Who cares about the boats? They're only there for citizens to try and block out the mundanity of their existence for a few minutes. I shut them down early, so what? I was just getting work done.
Show me your truth.
And then the drag marks leading away from KHX's workshop. I believe Yuri killed him to get the key to the second seal and tried to hide his body. Those could have come from anywhere. This is a
Show me your
farce.
truth.
I have nothing else to present. Truth shines like the moon on a cloudless night. Was this part of your orders as well, Yuri?
Insufferable.
Fine. I got the key for the second seal for her. KHX was an unfortunate
We have
casualty.
achieved perfection.
This is the ravings of someone deceived by a god that's been caught out. You said that already. We'll get to that you later. And you got it by force?
make me
It wasn't
laugh.
supposed to be like that. I offered him a council seat and hoped he'd turn. We fought and I smashed him with a tool he had lying around. How did you get the key from him?
Betty,
His laptop was unlocked. It wasn't hard to find.
don't be
I
snide.
copied the file, dumped his body, and
This is
left.
nonsense.
Nonsense. I have considered your truth. La 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 la.
The court finds
Yuri guilty. Judgment has been passed. Yuri Knight is convicted. Man. Nope. Not gonna save yet. Very well, we will continue. Da 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 da. Bloop. The second Holy Seal. The Council constructed the doorway to Plateau States. The dreadful monuments there are used to open the second Holy Seal. Lady Love Dies, what is the second Holy Seal and how was it breached? Take us for a holiday to the land of truth. Let us sip cocktails of facts on the beach of
Don't
justice.
test me.
With the KHX, the Council constructed a puzzle-based monument system on a plateau on a desolate planet outside of our solar system. The door in the Council building acts as a portal to this antique part of space.
Sure.
The obelisks on the beach provide the solution to the puzzle and are activated using KHX's key. Or Starlight, the key carries a protocol which handshakes with the obelisk nightmare computer. Starlight can crack it. Investigator, please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse. Anyone who has a helmet. So it could be Lydia Daybreak. Not witness to the end. It could be Yuri because of the discarded space helmet. But honestly, that narrative is sort of mediocre. But it's possible he did. We're gonna do the more interesting part. Sorry, Lydia, we think it was you. Look at all of the evidence. Tire marks.
Paradise feels
I believe
wrong.
Lydia went through the
Huh?
seal. This is a joke, LD.
Show me your
Present
truth.
your evidence.
Is this a fact?
I found a hidden space
Or a
helmet that
truth?
smells of Lydia's perfume.
Don't test me.
The Council used helmets to breathe in space when they traversed the second seal. Whoever went through the second seal would also need one. You're only linking it to Lydia by perfume. Any of the Council could have used it previously. Lydia's perfume is a unique blend. Only she has the recipe. No one else could have used it with this helmet. Isn't that right,
What are you
Lydia?
talking about,
Don't know what to
LD?
tell you, LD. Someone's trying to set me up with
What?
that. I have a unique blend of perfume, but maybe someone got hold of it to frame me. Did you find any evidence of
I
this?
don't.
No.
Show me your
Present
truth.
your evidence.
When love dies,
I found Lydia's tablet
all that
rammed down a drain.
remains
It contains
are
an
the
email with a
facts.
file. That file is the key to the second seal obelisks. Do you have any idea who the sender was? Witness.
Fine is
In addition,
repulsive.
Crimson told me that she managed to obtain the key from KHX on behalf of Witness. That's a revelation,
Got
investigator.
it.
It wasn't relevant to the KHX prosecution at the time. Multiple parties were out to secure the key to the second seal. So Witness got the key and passed it to
I
Lydia?
have a bad feeling
believe so.
about this.
Mrs. Daybreak, do you have anything to say?
Island
I don't know what LD's talking about. I never saw what the message was. You have proof that she used
Show
it.
me your truth.
Overlooking the obelisk computer is a cliff with tire tracks on it. Lydia is the only one on the island with a car.
Weird.
Oh, come on, LD. That's circumstantial. We used to hang out all the way down to my car.
Show me your truth.
The investigator
The obelisk
is
nightmare computer
here.
had been accessed remotely using a wireless device, presumably from the cliff top. There is a clear vantage point, and using remote access allows you to obscure the login.
Show me your truth.
On the cliff top, looking over the obelisk, is a scratched-out sketch in the dirt of the puzzle solution.
When
I believe
love
Lydia
dies,
used the key remotely,
all
sketched
that
out the solution, and
remains
then
are
breached
the
the second
facts.
seal.
Show me your truth.
Nothing else. What about Lydia's alibi? Tell me about Lydia and Sam's alibi. Lydia told me she was at the Paradise Gates with Sam. They started the warm sequence and they were waiting there while the murder happened. The nightmare computer logs on the gate confirm this. This warm sequence was started at 2357. Have you got anything that contradicts this? As it happens, an alibi for last night is irrelevant. The crimes began a number of days ago. What do you mean?
Got it.
I have found evidence which suggests that the Daybreaks were involved with this crime, but their involvement did not occur last
Is
night.
this a fact?
They breached the holy seals
Or
to
a
sow the
treat?
seeds of crime 2 days ago. The crime was not one of opportunity. An opportunity was crafted and required prior planning. All evidence I presented against them must be taken in this context. Whatever happened last night had the groundwork laid by the daybreaks 2 days ago. What is this evidence? Trust me, Judge. When we get to it, we'll cover it. The truth is a meal. All ingredients need to be present. I wouldn't do this for anybody else, but there is a reason that I called the investigation freak out of exile. The court trusts. What the hell? This isn't
The
right.
island feels
Come on,
That's
LD.
it at the ring.
After all this time, how can you suspect us? We were waiting to leave paradise.
God damn it.
This is a joke, LD. You've taken some facts and made a lie, not a
Are you
truth.
accusing
You've
me?
twisted the world into a new image. You are wrong, LD. Do not question my decision when you are within the domain of justice. We have stopped at the highway service station of truth. Lydia and Sam's alibi is broken. I have considered your truth. La la la. La la la. So, a truth is
The
real.
court
Lydia
finds
guilty.
Lydia
You have been
guilty.
faithful and devoted member of our glorious city for so long. Why would you turn your back on us now? The penalty for this crime is death. You'll be executed by a bolt of justice from the gun of truth. This is the end of your eternal road trip, Lydia. Why?
Huh?
God dang it, LD. I'm dead, right?
What?
Dang it all to hell.
I have a
The
bad
punishment is
feeling.
execution.
God damn it,
It wasn't
LD.
supposed to work out this way. This was designed to be unsolvable. I never thought you'd be brought
What?
back. I helped so I could leave these islands behind. I don't care about Perfect 25.
That's weird.
Help who? Witness. He said if I helped, I could leave the syndicate.
Don't test me.
Help with what? Deliver a cargo? I don't know what it was. Heavy as... You know what, though? Almost cracked the axles. I just had to get it into the council building a couple days ago. What was the cargo? No idea. I didn't ask questions. I just got it inside the council building. It was a black security crate. What about the other seals? God dang it. Yeah, those two. I assume Sam helped you? No, LD, it was just me. I really doubt that. You were going to leave the syndicate by yourself.
Is this a joke,
It's okay,
LD?
Lydia. I can't live here without you, can I? If you're guilty, I'm guilty, aren't
You'll
I?
regret
We
this.
promised each other too much, didn't we? That can't be for nothing, can
You'll
it?
regret
We work
this.
together, for witness. If Lydia is going to die, I want to go with her. Heaven sounds better than an island without her, doesn't it?
Damn it, LD.
It was 2 days ago, LD. I don't know what the... You know what happened in that building last night, but we were in there 2 days
It's the
ago.
truth, isn't
We
it?
followed Witness's plan and opened all the seals. We took his crate through and hid it in the
Crime
penthouse.
is repulsive.
The crime to end all crime set up 2 days ago. We have a conspiracy, Loved Eyes. There is no conspiracy! The guilty are trying to take me down with them, jealous of my righteousness in the face of their
Can you
heresy.
prove it? Sure.
That's a bag of crap. You promised me and Sammy that we'd be able to leave the syndicate if we
What the
helped.
hell are you
We
talking
knew we
about?
shouldn't. We knew whatever you were planning would be an atrocity. We've been here too
You
long.
are making a
There are
wrong
only so many
decision.
millennia that can be endured, aren't
Is
there?
this a joke,
The world
LD?
needs to be seen. Islands kill the mind, don't they? The truth becomes clearer. So guess what? Guilty. Not yet. Ba-da-da-da-da. So who opened the third seal? The third seal is a blood lock coded to the blood of the council members. So who opened the lock on the night of the murder? Someone breached the third holy seal and took a step away from innocence towards crime. Please bring us a meal of truth so that we may gorge on justice. Lady Loved Eyes, what is the third seal? A blood lock that is coded to council members. To get through it, you either need council blood in your body or a sample to trick the lock. But we have a confession. Lydia and Sam breached the seals. Is that the whole truth? Or does another truth lurk here? There is more truth. Who went through it? Ba-da-da-da-da. So it's not going to be Doom Jazz. But it could be Denanagate. Although already dead.
Crime cannot
I believe
hide.
Denanagate was the one who could get through the coded lock. Who's Denanagate? A mysterious killer hidden on the island. A tantalizing truth. The secret lies within the architect's
This
alibi.
is nonsense.
The investigation freak is fabricating a
How
lie.
dare you.
I had nothing to do with the dreadful events of last night. I was at Witness's apartment all night until we were summoned by Judge for the crisis meeting. That's true. The building logs confirm her entry at 9 p.m. and her exit after the murder. However, are you able to disprove it? Witness stepped out onto his balcony for 5 minutes to take a call from Akiko. Carmelina was unaccounted for in those 5 minutes. It takes more than 5 minutes to get to the council building, commit a crime, and return, doesn't it? And the building logs would have registered returning.
Sorry.
That's true.
The facts
When
and the
Carmelina
truth are
architected
not
the island, she
same.
constructed a network of trans-dimensional corridors that allow her to move across the island in an instant.
I am
That
the
is
leader.
absolute nonsense. Secret transdimensional corridors? Are you serious? Is the truth really hiding in these bizarre
Crime
facts?
is repulsive.
I found Carmelina's son in a hidden vault on the mountain. His name was Gate, and he gave me this key which unlocks the corridors. From this vault, the corridors connect to Witness's apartment and the council
When
building.
love dies,
In the 5 minutes
all that
Witness was out on
remains
his
are the
balcony taking a
facts.
call, Carmelina could have used the corridor to get to the council building. This is a shocking revelation. Can you prove it? Starlight can verify my movements. User LLD traveled between the exits of these corridors in 0.021% of the time it would take on foot.
What?
This is all a lie the investigator cooked up. I have verified Starlight's data. Lady Lovedice is telling the truth. Why not create a corridor straight into the penthouse?
Got it.
I don't believe you can make a corridor if you don't know the destination. Carmelina has never been to the penthouse, so she couldn't make a corridor to it. There is a corridor leading from outside of the penthouse back to Gate's vault. I believe he inherited his mother's power to make corridors and escaped back to his room by making a corridor. I never expected anything like this, Lovedice. Carmelina had a window of opportunity and used it to travel via her secret corridors. Get Gate and deposit him at the council building. Carmelina went into isolation 25 years ago. Why? No one knows.
Paradise
She claimed
feels
it was to
wrong.
work on a new project, but no one in the syndicate ever saw what the result was. I think she had a child in secret. Who was the father? Is Kawami. He and Gate had the same blood. Had? Ice took his own life years ago. Gate killed himself when I found him. Why? We'll get to that later, Judge. This sounds like a conspiracy. Indeed. Architect Carmelina's alibi is broken.
Show
Present
me
your
truth.
evidence. Before he killed himself, Gate told me he killed the council. To kill the council, he would have needed to get through the seals.
Show me your truth.
Gate's blood had been used on the third seal lock. The blood lock registered his blood last night.
Show me your truth.
Gate's blood is in the penthouse. He was there last night.
Show me your truth.
Ice Kwame is Gate's father. He's got council blood.
Show me your truth.
That's all I got. I have nothing else. Henry's blood was logged on the blood lock, but this was clearly planted. That doesn't prove he went through the lock. Judge, I think you and I both know that this is bigger than Henry and he's being scapegoated. Truths are strange on this island. I agree. A truth is revealed, a truth unknown, a truth proves. Gate guilty.
Guilty.
Dianegane, however they pronounce it. So, Sam and Gate. Yes, I know. Sure. I'm gonna save. Alright. And then...
Getting saved.
Truth or fact? Who breached the fourth seal? So I'm gonna stop the episode now, and then we're gonna have a third part to the finale. So, talk to y'all in a little bit. Here. Just a friendly reminder that this content is partially sponsored by a trio. Logo's up there. A trio is an organization that allows content creators to find sponsorship opportunities on their website. So if you do end up going on their website and you do decide to register, please put in the code KDUB4, which is KAYEU4, and that referral will put $5 toward my channel. I appreciate your support on that. In addition, did you like the content? Go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to get notifications for future uploads, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye, everyone, for now.